Okay, so here are the notes for N-3. I'm going to do 1, 3, and 5 today for the notes, all right? We're using laws of logs, which is what we learned in 2-1, to solve equations, okay? It gives us another property that we get to use here, okay? If each term of an equation has a log expression, condense each side to one log expression and use the following properties to solve. So it says if your property is log b base b of m equals log base b of n, then you can set m and n equal to each other and solve for x, okay? So basically if your log and your base are the same on both sides, then you can set your m and n equal to each other and solve for x. On the first example, they're both log base 7, right? So your m is 3x plus 5, and your n is 8x minus 12. So what our property is telling us is to set these two equal to each other and solve. So that would be 3x plus 5 is equal to 8x minus 12. We just set those equal to each other and solve. So what do we want to do here? So plus 12, I'm going to give you 17. And now you're going to subtract your 3x. And you're going to get those cancel out. 8 minus 3x, which will give you 5x. Divide by 5. And you get x is equal to 17/5. You can't reduce that. Okay, that's your answer. So now let's look at the second, let's skip down to the third. So first we have to combine this into 1. So you have log base 2 of x. But now let's consolidate this side. So what are you going to have over here? So log base 2 of x, I'm just going to rewrite it, equals, you're going to have log base 2 of 3 squared, right, times 5. Because this plus tells me I'm multiplying these two together. So that's going to be log base 2 of x is equal to log base 2, 3 squared gives you 9, and 9 times 5 gives you 45. So now we can set this is m, and this is n. So that's easy, right? So you have x is equal to 45. So that's your solution. Didn't even have to do any work. So if you saw up here, that's what it's telling you, is you have to condense each side to one log expression. So here you had 2 log expressions on this side, so we had to condense them to 1, okay, using what we learned in 2, condense them, and then setting m and n equal to each other, which is x is equal to 45, because they're both log base 2. All right, one more example, and then we'll look at some more examples tomorrow, but it doesn't get much harder than that. So first we have to condense over here. So you're going to have log base 7. You have x plus x is going to give you x times x, which is what? X squared minus 3 means divide by 3, right? Equals log base 7 of 12. So now we have 2 logs and we have them condensed. So we're going to set this equal to this. So x squared divided by 3 equals 12. So you have to multiply by 3 on both sides, so those cancel. And you get x squared equals 36. Take the square root of both sides, right, because those cancel out. And you get x is equal to 6. The square root of 36 is 6. So x is equal to 6. All right. We'll look at a couple of the other examples in class together.